Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnock Reviews, where today we're checking out a 2005 Series 390 motor yacht. At the time of shooting this video, she was up for sale for $195,000 and laying in Daytona Beach, Florida. She measures in at just over 41 feet in length, she's got a beam of just over 14 feet, and she's got a bridge clearance of around 13.5 feet. Well within any limits or restrictions of doing the Great Loop. I really like how manageable this boat is. She's twin diesel, she's got a bow thruster, she's got easy access, both port and starboard, as well as also the bathing platform. As you make your way up to the bow, imagine you're bringing in your mooring lines, you want to get to the anchor, whatever, you get handholds on either side. And then as you make your way up here, you can also see there's a section on the bow that you could turn into a large sun pad if you wanted to. We've also got that searchlight mounted on the bow as well. And then there's two anchor lockers here, and if I open up one of them, you'll see that this one has got such deep space. You can put lines in here, fenders, it's got a deck wash, everything you could possibly need for cruising. You can operate the windlass here, it's got the little pedals right there. As I turn the camera around, you can also see that low air draft, so bridge clearance is never going to be an issue. When you make your way back into the aft cockpit, this is the best of both worlds. You can have it fully enclosed like you see here today, or you can remove those canopies. You can see the air conditioning vent. We've got a little wet bar out here, even got refrigeration for drinks. And there's storage throughout. Not only here, but throughout the entire boat as we're making our way through. So if you are looking at doing extended cruising or even full-time liveaboard use, this is a serious consideration. The helm's located in the starboard side, and you'll see we've got very comfortable seats at the helm, and these can be raised and lowered. You can also tilt the steering wheel so you can sit down or stand up. You get twin multifunction displays, you get full engine instrumentation, you get your compass up top. Again, you're going to find AC vents up here as well. You get your autopilot, stereo controls. Everything is really accessible, nice bright clear screens, and everything you could possibly need. As I mentioned before, this one does have the bow thruster as well, so that's going to make close quarter manoeuvring extremely easy, whether that means bringing it into the marina or working your way through the lock gates. And then if we head down into the lower accommodation, this has got an extremely well laid out boat for its size. Look at how wide that saloon is. There's seating, I'd say easily for 6, maybe 8 adults. You get full entertainment with your TV mounted on the bulkhead. Plenty of headroom. I really like those wraparound windows, especially that one on the bow. It just brightens this whole area up. Most of the windows in here have got blinds, or also those covers on the outside, so you can have privacy and shade if you prefer. And then it's just a couple of steps down, takes you to the galley. And again, keep that liveaboard extended cruising in mind. You get your fridge freezer. There's a ton of storage, all with that push button lock mechanism, convection microwave oven. You've got a deep sink, and that faucet head's like a shower head. You can pull that out, it's retractable if you want. You get countertop space. And then underneath that countertop, if I lift this up, you'll see you get a 2-burner electric stovetop. And then if I open a lot of these compartments up just to show you how much space and storage we actually have, and that's just a fraction of it because there's still the additional storage down below as well. And everything closes the way it's supposed to. Everything locks into place. You can tell this was a well thought out, well designed boat from day one. And speaking of clever designs, if I lift the stairs up, not only do we have extra storage under here, but we've actually got a washer and dryer under here as well. So that way if you want, you get fresh clothes, towels, linens, things like that, anywhere you go. And this one carries 100 gallons of fresh water, 54-gallon holding tank, and a 300-gallon of fuel. On the bow is where you're going to find the guest cabin. And in here there's plenty of headroom. Again, there's plenty of storage lockers and drawers and cabinets all the way throughout. You can put a TV in that little section in the corner, or maybe even just prop up a laptop. And this one's fully air conditioned, and there's storage underneath the beds as well. And I even like the fact that they've used the space in this corner, and they've got a hanging locker in here that's illuminated. And again, you can see more AC vents up on top too. And this has got the guest head compartment. You can access it from the main passageway, but you can also access it here for extra privacy. And this one's got the separate toilet and shower with plenty of space. You could use either without any issues. And that shower's got the seat molded in too. You got the opening porthole for both light and ventilation, let some of that steam out. Plenty of storage for your toiletries and personal belongings. And as I make my way aft, I'll take you into the owner's stateroom, which is basically underneath the aft cockpit. But this has got all the space and all the utilities you'd ever need for long-term storage and liveaboard use. You can make out the silhouette on the back. That's got an opening porthole that leads out to the transom. And again, plenty of headroom in here. This one's got a separate toilet and shower compartment. It's also got storage along the bulkhead. If I close the shower door over, you'll see that there's a TV mounted up here as well. And that shower does have the seat molded into it. And again, it's got an opening porthole to let some of that steam out. There's a sink in between with the mirror, storage underneath for toiletries, and then you've got the toilet in the other section. As I pan the camera around, you can see not only do we have mirrors over here, but there's storage behind those mirrors. But there's also cedar lined storage along the bulkhead. You can use that for hanging locker space. You can see those little curtains up top as well. You can open those and you can get more light in here. And then in the corner you get illuminated cedar lined hanging locker space as well. And then finally, I'll take you and show you the engines. The engines are located underneath the main saloon. And what you're going to have here is you're going to have a pair of Cummins 6CTA or 8.3 litre turbo diesel engines. They've got approximately 480 horsepower each, and they've got 624 hours on the clock. But although it's only 624 hours, this one has actually just gone through its 1,000-hour service, and that includes the Onan generator, the aftercoolers, the heat exchangers, the water pump, the gear coolers, fluids, hoses, and so much more. This one really is turnkey, ready to go. Just load up the galley, load up your personal belongings, and head on out. And I like how much light is in here, but also look at all that sound protection. I bet you when the engines are running, you hardly know it on board. You got your oil and water separators. You've also got gauges on the engine, so if you are doing any maintenance, you can keep an eye on the main details down here. But with all the work that's completed, everything's in immaculate working order. And as well as having the batteries down here, you've also got a breaker panel. That way you can turn on the different electrics, all from in here while you're working, for the main DC breaker panel. I personally really enjoy my time on board. I felt like this was a very capable and comfortable family cruiser, but as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. I'm going to leave a link to the Yacht World listing in the description. And I'd like to thank Joe for the opportunity to come on board and share this one with you. And as always, I look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.